YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and all the different places that I'm sharing this at, I just wanted to kind of say thank you for listening to our covers and the music we have, and subscribing and liking, or whatever, all the different things that you do online. And I just kind of wanted to give an update a little bit about what we've been doing and all the different things. So obviously, our album was released in 2010, Sorrow-Filled Skies. If you have a chance to check it out on iTunes or whatever, or there are some CDs available still, but it's obviously been a while. It's 2010, and there was still MySpace, which nobody really uses anymore. So it's the songs are there. You can listen to the songs and check it out. I'm very proud of the music that me and my brother made, and I'm glad. So obviously, we started usually around, I think it was 2006 was when we actually started doing it. I was learning guitar in high school, and I liked guitar. My dad always listened to music a lot, and all different kinds of blues and rock music, Eric Clapton, and my brother he always looked online a lot for different bands and stuff. So like there's Elliott Smith and Jeff Buckley and the Temptations and him, just so many different things that I enjoyed. The melodics, the lyrics and whatever. And my brother, he worked on poetry and art and paintings and stuff. So like he would write poems, and I was learning guitar and whatever, I would try to put that to music. So that's kind of how the album ended up becoming what it is. And we did shows and stuff for a while, and it worked out really well. And then usually we did it for a bit. So I ended up moving. I'm originally from Texas, so I moved to College Station, and I was there for a while and did shows. And then later on I moved down to Corpus, and that's where I was for a majority for my time. And and then my brother ended up going to like a ministry, and he did like different kind of stuff with church. And then I started getting involved with the church. So that's kind of where a lot of the time went. Doing a lot of music with the church and different things like that. So I'm glad about that, and it worked out well. And then I ended up, usually around that time, I met my now wife on Twitter online, so, which was really cool. That's you don't normally hear a lot of stories about that kind of work out that way. So it was a long distance relationship. Obviously, she lived in Pennsylvania, and I was in Texas, and so I ended up moving there. So that's kind of where I've been for a while, in Pennsylvania, and we've been married for 4 years almost. So now we have a 2-year-old son. So I'm really excited and happy about that. So obviously, it's been a lot of life changes within a short amount of time frame, but and then obviously, so that's kind of why I haven't really done a lot of stuff. But I still love singing. I love doing music, and I'll do covers, and we are working on our new album. It's probably be more acoustic, because that's just, I don't really have a whole band. I never really had a whole band or time. It's basically just being me and my brother. He does the lyrics and the artwork, and I do the music and try to put it to music and stuff that I like, and try to incorporate different inspirations from our bands that we enjoy and whatnot. So that's kind of where it's at right now. We're working on that on our album, so it's a little difficult. Obviously we're two different, almost cross country. So but it's a lot easier now than having to just mail letters or whatever, or phone calls. You can do FaceTime and all these different things you can do now. So it does make it easier. So we're and who knows, we may be trying to work on moving back to Texas eventually. So I be closer to working with my brother. We can kind of incorporate our music together a bit. What we're working on. So it would that's kind of what our goal is. Moving forward. So that's we're working on the album. We're hoping to have it out maybe this year, if not next. So we'll see how that goes. But I would like to, at the very least, try to have something out, because it's almost been 10 years. It's next year would be 2020. So that would be 10 years since we've released this first album, which I'm very I enjoy it, and I kind of wish I would like to maybe re-release it because I just kind of feel like it didn't really get the the push or whatever you want to call it that I would like it to have had. So that's kind of what we're working on now. Just again, I want to thank everybody who watched this long. I don't normally do a lot of videos where I'm just sitting here talking, but I just want to be more available or open to people who enjoy my singing or my brother's writings or the covers we do or just whatever. So you can just get in touch with me. Get in touch or write us on comment on below if you're on YouTube, or just wanted to reach out to whoever listens to our music or who enjoys the stuff that we're putting out there. So I think I covered pretty much most of the things I wanted to say about our music, that it's coming out and we're working on it. So at the very least, I might, if we don't have anything really done, I at least know that we might put a single out. That would at least either it's by, I imagine I could have something done by then. So we'll at least try to release something before I would call my little, or whatever you want to call it, our anniversary of the album that we first released or whatever. So I just wanted to say that we're working on our music, and I'm thankful for everybody who's been a friend on Twitter, on Facebook, on whoever checks us out, who went to a show that we've done. I'm never going to stop doing music. I enjoy it, and I'm sure my brother's going to keep doing writing poems and doing stuff. And we have a lot of projects that we would like to work on. Like he wants to work on a children's book with he's using different art and paintings that he's had. So we were trying to set up maybe an account to or a website where we can sell some of his paintings or the different music we have. So it's a lot easier now to being a musician, I find, doing all kinds of the stuff that you would like to do. It just seems a lot easier than when we started in 2006 or 5 or whatever it was, and there was just MySpace, and you just had to go on everybody's profile and try to friend them or whatever, and it was a very tedious thing. So now it's just there are so many different resources available that we want to try to be involved with more. So I wanted to thank everybody who checks this out. I appreciate it, and just thank you for everything, for checking us out again, and hope to talk to you all soon. And you can write us an email on lovemelastband@gmail.com. That's our email address. Or you can write us on Facebook if this is a post on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter. They're all on there on the YouTube channel, or whichever you can like and subscribe, whichever side it's on. So somewhere on there. So again, thank you for checking it out, and talk to you soon.